Welcome to Date with DANU, right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today we are speaking about music, entertainment and everything in between.
Hi, I'm Corrine.
And I'm Aslan.
And we're ready
To go on a date with DANU.
DANU.
Yeah, so I'm excited that DANU finally, after all these years, after about 20 years of knowing him and doing shows with him at multiple other places, he finally called me to go on a date. And that too for a menage a trois with you.
I've been with him on a date
Oh, okay.
earlier, and I'm here after a long time too. So yeah, let's see what's very interesting, right?
Very interested to see what DANU's got in store more than what we've got in
What
store.
we've got in store, yeah.
Welcome back to the show, and as we start the show, I would like to say, today we are also going to be talking about a bit of a sticky situ. But before we get to that, let's introduce our guests for you. We have Aslan, and we have the ever so youthful Corrine. Thanks for being on the show. Great to have you guys.
I got to stop you right there. It was so youthful just for the lady.
No. He meant for both
Yeah,
of us.
but it's the truth.
Yeah,
I can't compete with this.
correct.
Yes,
What do you mean
true,
compete?
it's
No
true.
competitions.
No competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you look like that, you can say that.
Yeah, easy for you to say. Seriously, yes.
You only don't know how hard it is. You're still wearing the clothes that you bought, no, in the 70s?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very cost effective as well.
Very.
You have not changed in terms of size.
No, for a long time.
Probably got fitter, I think, maybe, perhaps.
Fitter, but in terms of size, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you can too. You.
Yeah.
Now
Same
we
here.
can't, we have bought these clothes.
It's not cost effective. It's not cost effective, but yeah.
Can't be like going down and up and down and all. Anyway, it's okay, you be fit for us. you be-
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So, Corrine is into this whole yoga thing. Every day you do it?
Yes,
Every day.
yes.
Off the bed, onto yoga.
Yeah. First meditation and then yoga.
How long do you meditate for?
I don't have a set time, but a minimum of half an hour.
So
But it goes on sometimes 40,
really?
45 minutes, 1 hour.
This meditation time, your phone's off, everything is...
I don't even pick my phone as I wake up. In fact, I was talking to Aslan before the
exactly.
show started, before we got on set here. You know, this little toy is such a menace. People should know.
I love his expression for the menace.
No, really, people don't realize it, but you need to have some self-discipline.
Yeah, Aslan.
Yeah,
Says
Aslan.
the one who's every half an hour on social
So you don't,
media.
I don't
right?
pick the phone until I'm done with my, routine and stuff
So
like
that is meditation.
Yeah.
And then?
And then, of course, I do a minimum of 1 hour yoga practice.
So like,
It's like you're going to the gym, like somebody's going to the gym
yeah,
every day,
so like
right?
2 hours you are unreachable in the morning.
2 hours, yeah.
Yeah. So let's say I'm dying and I'm like calling you saying,
No. If somebody's calling me, I'll
But
just
you
say
wouldn't
who
know
it
that.
is.
not when you're meditating.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? No, not when I'm meditating. The phone
I
is
mean,
But
on
maybe
silent.
when she's in that realm, she gets
No,
a sense that someone's in dire need of Corrine's
Yeah.
help.
No.
Oh, hallelujah.
But with talking about this, and then I had a little experience recently when Brandon got ill one night, early morning, and after the meditation.
Brandon is her son.
Is my son, yes. And he lives in his own place, so he comes. We meet in the weekends. So he called me, and then I missed the call because after meditation I forgot to put my phone back.
To ringing
To
mode.
ringing mode, yeah. So what to do, But he was somebody. Some of his friends were good enough to help him out, and then I rushed to the hospital, and then everything was fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but quick story about this, right? So now my life partner, business partner, who's 25, so Gen Z.
Yeah.
So you would think that
Oh
that
my God,
generation.
you believe in a
Yeah.
huge age gap.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like
so
Aslan was 25 years ago.
he failed math clearly, right? But anyway, there's some truth to that.
Yeah.
But the point is that even though she's 25, she also believes in the same principles as Corrine.
Right.
No phone. Even if her dad or if I'm dying and she misses the call, I ask her, won't you regret that? She's
More
like,
or less both are the same, dad and you.
Listen, no.
I walked into that.
No,
True.
listen,
True.
I have to butt in there. You have to first of all get used to not affirm those negative stuff in the
That
first
is
place.
true, Aslan. You don't want to die every day.
You don't-
Says the person who asked the question.
No,
this man.
I'm talking to both of you.
Yeah.
You know, it's all in what you feed your subconscious mind at the end of the day. Okay.
Positive.
To both of you.
Positive energy.
Yeah,
yes.
positive energy.
You know what? I fed my subconscious mind. Before I flew to Dubai, I will find a sheikh and live at the Burj Khalifa.
Oh, wow.
I said it to myself every single day, minute. I'm back here.
Oh, right.
No sheikh, no Burj.
Just a milkshake or something.
Nothing.
Not even the
Came
milkshake.
here and doing this. But I will still keep it going. You know, I
Yes.
might get it at some point.
Some point.
There you go. All right. It's time to get into our first segment, and it's called Hot Seat. We would like to say a big thank you to our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness for joining us on Date with DANU. Now, if you're someone like Corrine who is into meditating, finding that right balance when it comes to a good life, well, you should do it with their amazing treatments, even when it comes to their Ayurvedic wing. At the same time, they have something called the float spa. Do you know this?
The what bar?
Float spa.
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 Literally, it's like a pod where you can float in water and let your body relax and get 8 hours worth of sleep in 1 hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's for the first time it has come towards South Asia. It's an amazing experience. Literally, you float.
Okay.
There's so much of salt in the
Salt,
water.
yeah, I was gonna
It gives
say.
you this meditating effect. It's absolutely amazing. It's proven to help all our very painful joints, muscles, and relax it. It's ideal for people who do sports or people who have intense work schedule. It's the thing for you to try out. Do visit them at their villa for more details. Thank you, Crystal, for joining us on Date with DANU. All right. We have questions. All right, here we go. Corrine, this for you. If you have to pick from your favorite to your least favorite out of the following: Ginger, Judy Costa, Maria Zell.
If I have to pick from the favorite
To the least favorite.
See, Danu, I don't have favorites and least favorites.
Okay, then you prefer?
I don't prefer. I prefer.
Okay, one you like,
I like all of them.
one you like a little bit more than like.
No, everyone's the same. Equality. Tough one, no?
You don't
They
like
are
any one of them?
somehow trying to get me
No.
to say no.
Like
I'm
somebody who is not in this
I'm
group.
just being honest. Look at his face. Now he'll pick the next one.
Asna.
Also.
Many have recorded in your studio. Tell me someone who is a breeze to work with.
A breeze to work with.
Don't say the AC.
Let's go. You know what? Let's go with Danu, because Danu actually has recorded.
Yes, but I'm
He's
not.
recorded a Christmas song.
Ane,
Sing a
tell
little
me
bit, Danu.
somebody else
Sing
who actually walks into your studio more often than once.
more often than once. Yeah, so I would say I think maybe Natasha.
Okay.
Natasha Ratnaika. Wait, there's so many Natashas.
Really?
Natasha Ratnaika. Natasha Ratnaika. Yeah. Natasha's a pretty common name, Danu.
That is very true. I've told her
Danu is
this.
not such a common name,
Yeah,
but
Danu
Natasha
is, but not Danu.
Yeah, Danu Jayas.
Natasha, I've said, like you. Everyone is a
Yeah,
Natasha.
everyone's a
I told her. I said,
No.
down her lane, apparently there were 7 Natashas.
Probably.
Yeah. So, yeah. But everyone associates only one Natasha with you.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I have dated a couple of Natashas as well.
My
so
goodness.
I don't know what this
He
is.
has lost his people from his age gap because they're married, settled down, and they've become grandparents now.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is one of his friends' daughter only he's dating?
Oh,
Are you happy with the election results? It's for the two of you.
Yes, I am happy.
I didn't vote for the current president. I can say this openly, but this is one of the strangest votes because I didn't have a problem with the result, though, even though I didn't vote for him.
Your favorite style icon in the world of music? Natasha Ratnaika, Umara Umaria, Dalreen, Noeline Hunter.
Style icon. I'd definitely go with Natasha for that.
Are you asking both?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Natasha. Who are the others? Natasha? Natasha again? What?
Umara, Umaria,
There's Umara and
Delreen.
Umaria. So yeah, Umara, Umaria, all of them are different in their own way.
Noeline Hunter.
Everyone's unique in
just pick one
everyone's unique
person.
in their own way.
Right, but one person who you think looks really nice on stage when they're dressing sense.
Umaria?
Done.
You want me to just say?
This is the competition.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather be loved or respected?
Respect. You must say whom you ask from both.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, so respect.
Respect, yeah,
for me too
respect.
as well, respect. But I think when there is respect, there is also a bit of love.
Yes.
So, whereas
When you're loved, you're not
you can be loved, but without the respect. And I think I've had. I don't know whether you have been in situations like that. I've definitely been. I've had situations where the love is there, but there is no respect. Even between, for example, I'm just saying, it could be between siblings, it could be between parents, parent and child, or it could be between lovers. You know.
True.
So yeah, I'm just being honest.
No, I agree with you. The respect is what
Truly
is
matters,
important.
absolutely.
Truly matters. Yeah.
That's all you had for this.
That's for you,
I
Corey.
expected
I
some more.
slowly push it.
Because you're not the most deserving being out of the two of y'all. You just want it's like marginal. Like it was not like an outstanding win.
Okay, I know this is not supposed to be a competition, but hey, I didn't
Look
sit
at
on
it.
the fence.
Look at it. Look
I
at him.
answered the question.
That is
Look at
true.
it. Okay,
yeah,
so you,
I don't know how biased this judge is.
But I don't think this Crystal can help you. We'll see you after the break.
I can give you the gift.
We would like to say a big thank you to our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness for joining us on Date with DANU. Now, if you're someone like Corrine who is into meditating, finding that right balance when it comes to a good life, well, you should do it with their amazing treatments, even when it comes to their Ayurvedic ring. At the same time, they have something called the Float Spa. Do you know this?
The what bar?
Float Spa.
Spa.
Spas.
Literally, it's like a pod where you can float in water and let your body relax and get 8 hours worth of sleep in 1 hour. Yeah, it's for the first time it has come towards South Asia. It's an amazing experience. Literally, you float. There's so much of salt in the water. It gives you this meditating effect. It's absolutely amazing. It's proven to help all our very painful joints, muscles, and relax it. It's ideal for people who do sports or people who have intense work schedule. It's the thing for you to try out. Do visit them at their villa for more details. Thank you, Crystal, for joining us on Date with Them. Welcome back to the show. We are speaking to one person who is extremely positive, and the two of us, there's Aslan and me, trying to just dig up a hole in a corner somewhere. So, does it get overwhelming for people who associate with you with the fact that, you always see the better things in life, you always see the best in things, very optimistic and very positive. Does that bother people?
I don't know if it bothers people. My positivity is for me, and I take the positive energy wherever I go. And I've heard a lot of compliments about it,
Yeah.
Wow, when she walks in, like everyone's like bubbly and everyone's like, it's nice as DANU to be that way.
When did this shift happen in your life?
Like I said, I don't know if I've mentioned it, no, not to you. About, no, but I was thinking of the program I came the last, it was.
Maybe you were not that positive at that time.
No, I was anyways a positive person, but getting to the subject more in detail, deeper and knowing what it's really,
So you
what
believe
it
in
does.
manifestation and all of those?
Of course,
Right.
manifestation, big time. And yeah, it has gotten, about little over 6 years.
Okay.
When I got into yoga meditation, and then I find a lot of, things that I can look back and then, you know, learn from my stuff too. And when I was telling Aslan before the show once again, how I become this silent observer. And I see a lot of things. It can be sometimes with your family, with your extended family, friends. It's so much that you can see, and then so much I want to even sometimes tell them, you know. But sometimes I prefer to not say anything, because I'm saying it with all good intentions, but you don't know how the next person would want to accept it, or, you know. It has done wonders.
Was there a reason why you sort of had this, like a revolution in your life, or is it something that happened with time, age, or experience? Or
no, there was a reason, and I am very, very grateful for that reason today. And never looking back after that, you know, I've just got on to another level altogether. With my age, with my kind of work that I do, I mean, you know, I feel that total energy in me, which is nice.
Which is remarkable. Also the fact that, you know, as a performer or as an entertainer, you want to have the best version of themselves doing it for you, because, you know, it's quite disappointing when you go for a concert or when you have a performer who is lethargic or not giving their 100% like what you would have seen them do, like, you know, a few years back, and you're like, this is not the same person,
Yeah.
you know, I had in my mind. But the way you're thinking gives you all that boost that you need. And
It's all about inner engineering at the end of the day. You just turn towards you, because we cannot control the outside world.
Correct.
But we can control us inside. So it's all about going inward all the time. Every morning and every evening, just going inward. That is when it comes to meditation. Using this word meditation, a lot of people even don't get that right. Especially with religions, you know, when they say to a Christian meditation, the word meditation is like prayers, they would say prayers. So to a Buddhist, they'll say bhavanava is meditation, yes. Just get used to sit still in one place and close your eyes and just focus into your third eye, they call it the Ajna chakra. Just get used to sitting still for a few minutes. Just call that meditation to begin with, you know.
But, you know, on that point quickly, there are a few people that I've met over the last few years. When I talk about yoga and my interest in trying to get into it,
Yeah.
clearly still not got into it. The interest
Listen,
in trying to get into it.
I'm going to tell you something. Kung Fu Panda showed us that flexibility has
Yeah,
nothing to do with
absolutely.
size.
Unfortunately, Kung Fu Panda is an
Yes.
animated character and I'm not, right? Although he's pretty animated, maybe he has some ability there. But getting back to the point, people say that yoga, there is some roots in Satanism. I don't know from where this concept has come.
Exactly.
Yes, we're taking the show to a different direction now here. But
I've lost my show.
but there is something.
No,
about
you're
Satanism.
right.
See,
You're
exactly.
right. Some denominations in Christianity
Yep.
finds it, you know, satanic, which is so stupid, I must say.
Why sitting in one place and thinking about good things in life can't be?
They're thinking, welcome to the Hotel California. And that goes in reverse.
No, it's just lack of, you know, education, knowledge, you know, they're just in another world. They just want to stay there.
Aslan, won't you ever sing?
To be honest with you, Danu, in the last couple of years, I mean, Corrine knows it, we haven't met in a while. So I've actually ventured out into, I have my own gem and jewelry export business called
That explains your
Profile Pic
Yes.
on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with my partner and life partner, who's also my business partner, Nadia. So we, her family has been in the business for many years. So
that
we do-
explains the ring. Hey.
So we.
I just
wait,
saw
this
that.
is not a wedding
I
ring
just
or
saw that.
engagement ring.
Yeah, I am
So
telling
here,
you,
this is how I channel. This is how I
gem and
channel
jewelry I'm
positive-
talking about.
Yes, how I channel positive energy.
Yeah, if you have those rings on you, I'm sure it's quite positive. So why? Please, can you all tell me why am I going all the way to Dubai? Aslan?
So yeah, because I don't swing that way. But anyway, the point.
I don't think you can swing to start with.
I'll leave that for
Yeah.
the people who know what
Okay,
happens.
okay.
But getting back to the point,
Yeah,
what was the point here?
About the gem and jewelry.
Gem and jewelry, yes. So we have a company called Jeweltopia Ceylon.
Your
which
monkey mind.
Which I, yeah, my monkey, dirty mind, yeah. Which my partner and I co-founded. So I'm busy with that, but we still do the TV commercials and we do the productions and we do a lot. This year alone, I've written about 45 songs, Danu.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not a person who's in. I'm like I said, I'm not a social media person. I'm not interested in putting myself out there. My name is not there on a lot of things that I've actually done. And I suppose that's one of the reasons that we're even here. But
I like your voice, and I like Nadia's voice.
But the point what I'm going to make here is that yes, I do sing for a lot of commercials. You probably hear my voice on a lot of commercials when you're driving around Sri
Sing
Lanka.
one, will you?
Ani,
Without the brand, just sing me.
how to sing?
Ani,
by
please,
that
just.
man? No, can't.
Ani,
sing.
the
How can
button.
he sing
What
that?
is
You're
this?
saying without the brand.
Yeah.
How can he sing that
No,
without
there are
the
so
brand?
many things without it. No, just tune at least.
How to sing? But you'll hear my voice, you know.
Ani, just
You'll hear my voice on credit card commercials.
Just
on
say
on
one
banks.
small thing.
I can't even think. I can't even think of it like that, Danu. Maybe I'll share it with. I'll share with you on
At
WhatsApp.
least if it said it earlier, you would have
Yeah,
at least
true.
be prepared with something.
Exactly. So the thing is, I've never been, I used to sing, by the way, when I was 17 till about 23, 24. I used to sing. That's how we met each other on the show that you used to do back in the day. So, you know, I used to sing, and then I realized that as much as I enjoy singing, the whole live element of it was not my calling. See, people, like you just said, the best version of yourself. If I go on stage every day or once a week, I can guarantee you I'm not putting the best version of myself, because that doesn't make me happy. That's why I never pursued that side of things, and I'm more into the production side. And now, to be honest with you, like I said, I'm more focused on my export company and working on the gem and jewelry, but I still do have my foot in these things as well.
Nice.
I don't know what that reaction is there.
That
though.
reaction.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
He expected something a little different, I think.
What
you
did
know,
he expect?
It's okay.
To say that you
Let's all talk
just
about
recorded a new song or
Yeah.
something.
No. I wanted him to sing a part of the jingle.
Sing about how to sing.
Let's get into priceless moments. Thank you, our friends at MasterCard, for joining us on Date with Danu. Now, shopping, going out, spending time with your special someone, buying a gift, all of these have been made so much more special because they really give you the amazing ability to be priceless with all those special moments. Enjoy every single bit with MasterCard. Thank you for joining us on the show. And if you're looking out for some amazing deals that are so tempting and so rewarding, you can always check out their social handles and come to know what's trending for you to be a part of. Now, talking about those special moments, Corrine, I'm sure you would have shared the stage with multiple people over the years with different destinations, different locations. Tell me a moment that stands out as, oh my gosh, this happened to me.
I thought he broke character there for a minute.
Happened to me. Well, many times I've broken my shoes. Heels have come off. Other than that, no major.
Oh, really? You
Danu, you must at least give us these questions a little early so that, you know, we can think of, no, not that I can think of anything drastic that happened to me.
a fan who was a stalker?
Or a stalker who became a fan.
Well, recently, last month, I was in Adelaide. And there was this guy who was, in the sense, elderly person. I mean, that's how much of a fan he would have been, I guess. When I said I'm done, I've like sung almost the whole night because I was there singing with a band from there, Sri Lankan band. He didn't let me off. If it was a foreign artist, I mean, he just came and grabbed my arm like that, and then everybody had to come in there, and the organizers, and they were a bit scared. So yeah, that happened to me with
What
just
to do,
recently.
So you're looking like an Applegate deer, so they must be like.
He didn't just, when I kept saying this is the last song and this is the last song, about 2-3 songs, into it.
Yeah.
But he couldn't accept it, and he didn't want me to go off. So he came and he got on stage.
And then held on to you.
Yeah, he tried to pull me. So yeah, that was a bit scary. Because a bit scared in the sense, not scared of him, but I thought I might fall off,
It's just unexpected that moment when it sort of really like shakes you. But I think at the time when you got into music in Sri Lanka, I think music was celebrated in a different level.
Oh yes, yes.
People saw musicians as stars. They were seen as professionals doing something remarkable. They were given the right respect.
Exactly.
I think it was the best era for music. And the people who became personalities then still remain as personalities.
I see a huge difference in music today.
Why is that? Why is that caliber of people who you all worked with and also the people who you all sang for? Tell me about that timeline. How was it when you started?
I mean, like you mentioned, yes, a lot of respect, a lot of difference in terms of, you know, even performing together, the selection of songs and how we connect with the audience. Today it's a whole new ball game, and I sometimes I can't absorb things sometimes, you know. And I'm watching, where is this going to now? What is the next level would this take us to, you know? I don't know. I really don't know what to say about it. But this is why I guess even to date, people look up so much to musicians like Desmond, like Sunil, like Maxi Rosario, like Noelin, like, you know.
Who have maintained their
yes,
place.
Yeah.
And do you remember the first year that you got on stage to perform out there publicly?
I started DANU, to be very honest, when I was about 9 years old. Yes. So that was...
People should have been at school studying, and this one is singing here and there.
I know, I studied and sang, at the same time.
So like Corrine Almeida on stage, appude ganna, that moment.
There wasn't a lot of, you know, stuff like that. I started as a calypso, in a calypso band. I've said it many times. And then, of course, there were a few bands that I sang. And then Somerset was my first real, you know,
big break
that I got. And then we played a lot of dancers together with the Gypsies, and then that's how I moved on with the Gypsies, and that's how gradually it happened, slowly but surely, and still I am doing my thing very
tight schedule,
very carefully. I mean, I'm happy when I look back and see this journey that I have come through all these years, and the little steps that I've taken. The sustainability that I still have is nice.
Amazing. Time for a break. We'll come back and speak to Azlan, one of the few producers who have actually got a chance to take music international and have a Sri Lankan artist be recognized on Pop Express, which is huge. If you work in radio, or if you're someone who loves music a lot, you'll know how valuable that is. Let me do that. Azlan, you can relate to this. Bulge can be a problem.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, you know, the days where I used to keep my stomach sucked in is long gone. I found Shirtworks, just curated shirts for people who have so much of love out there. You know, our curves have a place to stay. Their fabric ED's array, it's breathable, it's friendly, it's so pleasing to wear, and you get to style it the way you want to. They curate it the way you want to, so you can make the shirts stand out because they know what they're doing and they will do it the way you want to. So visit Shirtworks today for more details on how you can start creating a nice wardrobe before the season starts. Welcome back to the show. We are talking to Azlan and Corrine. So Azlan, you know, it's amazing. Going back a few years actually, and at that time music was so good. You know, for me, my favorite music of all time is the early 2000s. I think some of the best songs in international music came out at that time. Like artists who really transformed music, like the Black Eyed Peas, then we had Outkast. Like these people are just major. I love their music. Of course, you have the 80s and 70s and all, but I'm just saying, like these guys just changed the whole format. So during this timeline, we had like a Sri Lankan name like Natasha Ratnaika on this. We're like, oh, what is this Ratnaika me? Api kelek wagini.
Ratnaik. Ratnaik.
Ratnaik. So this Ratnaik song was produced by you, and it was Runaway.
Yeah.
See, my memory is very good.
No, it's not bad.
Very proud of
Of
myself.
course, very good, man. This
Thanks.
DANU is.
Tell me about this song. And that was not the only song, right? There were more featured.
Yeah, so Natasha and I, we started working together long years ago. Now.
Then you all took like a gap and all. I heard some
Yeah,
boo-boo happened.
No,
like,
no, we have had our fights and our brawls and all of that. Nothing physical, okay, just to be very clear here.
They had some boo-boo and they were not
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
for a
we
long
have
time.
that. We still, you know, but we are on it. We are mango friends. Then we
Yeah.
get angry with each other.
It's like that. It's like achar, no?
Yeah.
You have no choice but to
Yeah, so the thing
sit
is,
in
yeah.
that pot together.
So getting back to that point that I'm going to connect that, this whole love and respect thing, right? So the thing is
Oh, you're going back
Yes,
there.
I'm going back there because you know why, that's what I'm saying. So we respect each other. That's the reason why we can fall out and still come
Bounce
back and
back
say,
in.
listen, okay, I'm sorry. This is my bad, and she has apologized for her mistakes as well. And we have, you know,
Yeah.
we are all good now. Everything is great. We are working on so many songs right now that she's releasing. In fact, she's performing, I believe, this week as well. A couple of songs that I've produced for her. So Natasha and I have worked together since 2009, I believe, and we have a great relationship, to be honest with you, Danu. We are good friends, and now Natasha and I actually, I can say this in the open because this is the kind of show you do anyway. So, for example, her husband and I, Damita and I, for no reasons where I was hitting on Natasha or there was nothing going on there, but I mean, we had differences in opinions over her work and her creative things. So, Damita, that's her husband. I don't know if they've been on your show. Have they been on your show? They have, yeah. So we had our
I've had
differences.
everyone, okay?
Great.
Living and the dead.
Okay, living in the dead. So we have had our differences in the past, and then, you know, but now we have a great relationship, all three of us. And I think I will openly say this. This is partly because I believe in my 20s, when I started working with her, I had an ego that was bigger than the size of New York, I think.
Oh my God, you
Right.
accept it now?
Oh
My God, we have trash talk Aslan so much
always
because you
accepted
know
that.
sometimes we can't put him inside a room.
Yeah, I've always accepted that, and I will accept that. I openly accept that, and I have that ego, and I think with maturity, and,
I know.
and after you start to understand, listen, you know
What life is all about.
absolutely right,
Yeah.
and then once you started really succeeding in certain things, you start realizing that you were faking it so hard that you were actually no one was buying it, but instead you were just projecting your ego and a false sense of who you are. So, like I told you, the reason I don't perform music or I don't do any of those things is because I don't want to be doing something that's not me. And I have now become very comfortable with who I am. I know what I do. I know what I'm good at and what I like to do. And I try to avoid drama in every aspect of my life. And in general, I stay cool and clear of drama. And Damita and I, for example, getting back to the point, we're very good friends now.
You know what's amazing is the fact that I think everyone in life, we all go through certain dips where we think, this is the pinnacle. But then you see the pinnacle is so much higher,
absolutely.
and you are nowhere close to it,
Absolutely.
and it's beautiful. You know, I have shared this experience. My mum was the one who will always knock me down, and you know this show that I used to do, Planet Pulse, which we have been on multiple times. Once I had a co-host who was brought in without anyone knowing, before Brandon, and
On
then
what?
Planet Pulse, when I used to do this show. I was like, who is this girl? Like, I thought she was a guest. And I was like, who are you? Co-hosting with me. I was so really annoyed because at that time it was the show. Everyone watched it. Like it was the show for the English market. I was like, yes. So on the first day when I had to do the show with her, I just literally gave her the cold shoulder. I did my thing, and when she was doing it, I was like, yeah, whatever. So I finished the show and I came home, and this house, we were in Vellavata, so I rang the bell. It was 11:30 in the night or whatever. So Mummy opened the door, and she opened the door, and the first thing she said was, you know, mums, they're always special. They'll always see their sons on TV, kind of a thing. No? She said, you think you had a good show today? And I said, yeah, why? She said, the way you treated her made you look terrible. Hey? And I was like, Mommy, but listen, will you? She was like, no. It made you look terrible. She said, if I was you, I'll call and apologize. So that night at 11:45 or something, I called her.
Wow.
And I said, I'm really
That's
sorry.
nice.
And that's when I understood the value. When you make the other person look better, you look way better.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
I learned it from her, and after that I have shared screens, radio shows with multiple people, and it has always been, the banter is what has taken it further. And I learned that at a very young age, so thanks to Mummy.
So this
Very good.
ego thing, I'll just butt in there a bit. Like you said, accepting that you're egoistic, that you, it's every one of us, we're born with ego. It's just that you don't let it get up there,
Yeah.
right? So I give you both a small little lesson, and people who are listening.
No yoga lesson, please.
No,
We
just a
can't-
small lesson,
Okay.
just a small one. So we call this Shin Mudra in meditate
Oh,
mode, yeah,
Okay.
right? So the meaning of this, many people don't know. Even most Buddhists I've asked, they don't know the meaning. So this finger we use to be nasty, to be rude to somebody, to, you know, tell somebody off. We use this
Pinpoint things.
pinpoint this finger. But this one we use to thumbs up and a good thing going, right? So this goes under this, means you remind yourself every morning and night in your meditation, I am not an egoistic person. You remind yourself with that. So when you remind yourself, you don't let that ego get up there at any given time.
Not pinch it together, it's under.
Under.
Hari, I released my what?
So
what
yeah,
is-
that is the meaning of this Shin Mudra, which many people
Shin
don't. Shin Mudra. It's a
Mudra.
mudra, you call it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
While we're shitting here, let's get into Smack That. Thank you, friends at Smack, for joining us on Date with DANU. Do I need to tell you more about Smack? Smack has been around for so long. From the 80s, they have been really giving us the most amazing flavored drinks for us to enjoy. And the best part is they really use the real deal. If you do see certain drinks not on the shelves, that's because the fruit is off the season. You can't actually grow a fruit when it's not there. No? So they just don't produce it during that time. So everything is very season oriented. So my favorite of theirs is their wood apple juice. It's something that I really like. And their sherbet. You should really try it. Not only Smack giving us the best, they also help the communities. All the fruits that they harvest to the milk that they get, it's all from neighboring places where farmers and people who look after their cattle tends to earn and live out of it, which is an amazing program that really helps everyone in the process. So make sure that you sip on a Smack knowing that you're doing good for the society at the same time. Thank you for being on the show with us. All right, so I have some questions.
Again.
Is it like smack?
This
talk?
show is that,
Smack talk now.
this show,
Smack
like I have
talk.
to ask questions and you all have to answer. That's how it
Okay.
is.
But don't
sitting-
ask silly questions.
You leave the silly questions to me, okay? You direct it here.
We have to ask him questions now.
Pause for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
That looks like a silly one.
The more you take away, the more I become. What am I?
What? The more you?
Take away, the more I become.
I am me. You cannot take away anything from me. I cannot take.
No, I think he wanted to give an answer.
Yeah,
That's the answer.
It's
I
a,
guess.
it's a riddle-based
it's a riddle.
question,
It's a riddle.
but the answer is the whole.
Okay.
I have 2
I'm really
hands.
bad at these, by the way.
I have 2 hands, but I
Look
can't
at what a
scratch
stupid
myself.
question.
You
that
can't
was.
scratch yourself.
How is that stupid?
Oh, clock. Very good.
No, not this one, the first one. What did he say again? The
Now
second
can't.
one?
Now he has
ah,
one.
okay.
Always in you, or sometimes on you. If I surround you, I can kill you.
Oh,
What?
blood?
No.
No.
Always in you, sometimes around you.
If I surround you, I can kill you.
Surround. I can think of a few people who have that effect on me.
No, no. It's something that you enjoy after a long run.
A good drink? I don't know what. I'm bad with riddles. I'm really bad. I got lucky with that clock.
It's water.
Always in you. Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Well, a drink. Water.
Yeah, 72%.
Water.
yes.
Yeah. No. See, she's technical about it.
Fine,
72%
fine.
water.
Okay.
Anyway, so
But I still won.
yes, you won.
Right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My, you're interested in. You want the gift?
Yes, I want the gift. That's all I came for. That is all I came for.
Well done. Time for a break. Thank you to our friends at Petals by Hassa. When I have a Hadicha Kella, I would like to give her some flowers.
Thank you so much. Beautiful. I love flowers.
Amazing. Petals by Hassa is definitely a place for you to go and check out some brilliant collection of bouquets, arrangements for weddings, special events, and so much more. Hassa is just a very talented man. He really knows how to bring an array of flowers all together and make the most beautiful bouquet. Come to know all what they have for you on their lineup by checking out their social handles. Thank you, Hassa, for joining us on the show. Welcome back to the show in conversation with Azlan and Corrine. Now, one of the reasons why we wanted to have this show is to speak about a musical controversy that you might have seen on social media. It was quite public, and eventually there was a court order, and now that's where it stands. Now, I really don't know what happened after that, so I want to speak about this particular song, which was created by Azlan, correct? Please, I don't know the technical terms. Created, written, produced, all of these are very scary words nowadays to use.
Okay, whatever I say, we are also bound because there's an ongoing court case.
There is a court case.
Of
Yes.
course, yes. So we are a court case for which there's an enjoining order that was given by the Commercial High Court. So I have to be very careful with what I say right now. An enjoining order issued by the Commercial High Court based on the evidence that we provided to the court, obviously. Not requesting, but basically asking Romain and all her parties to take down every posting of that song and the video that is from things like Spotify, iTunes, and from all platforms, as well as from YouTube and other video platforms. And right now, so there is an ongoing case, as you know how it goes with the legal process.
It takes a long time.
It'll take some time. So at the moment, though, the Romani is not allowed, therefore, to perform the song.
But Corrine can perform
She
that
can,
song.
of course, yeah.
Done. Okay.
So that's where it is right now, yes.
So tell me about the misunderstanding that people have been talking about. So this song originally belongs to you?
So again, like I said again, we are not
Are bound to talk.
we are, yeah. So what I'll tell you this much. I'll give you some interesting things because hey, the song itself and the issues around it is interesting, but there's a lot more interesting things around that story.
But I must say, the song is actually beautiful. It's a nice song. Like, I heard yours, I heard Charmaine's, I also heard Romain's.
Yeah.
I love all three.
Nice,
because
great.
It's a good,
Thank you.
catchy
Thank
song.
you. Yeah. So just to give a backstory about this song, because I believe that's okay. When I was composing this song, at the time, what was going through my mind was, this was a time in, many years ago. I had this whole, Lahiru, my good friend Lahiru Pereira, Rambari. His song, the whole Rambari song had the whole, I don't know if you guys can hear what I'm doing, but it had that, that baila vibe, but it also had a modern kind of twist to it with a more modern
It didn't
melody.
have that usual 6/8.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I took that as a reference point, and I wanted to do something along those lines, and that's kind of where the song stemmed from. And then obviously it has now come to the point where there are three different versions of it. But like I said again, I have to be very careful with what I say. So it's just that I composed the song, and I didn't write the lyrics, though, as I have mentioned. I didn't write the lyrics. I composed the melody and the music for it. So for all intents and purposes, yes, so I'm the composer. And at the moment, we have left it in the hands of the courts. So like I said, right now, it's an enjoining order that was issued.
So my only question is, do you think this measure at this level, was it required for a song, especially in our very small market?
Here's the thing. It's a good thing that you brought that love and respect. Let me bring that back again to you.
Oh my Lord.
Yes, I'm sorry. You brought it upon yourself, Danu. The thing is, the most important thing, Danu, is I believe in any industry, whether it's gem and jewelry or music or media, which you and I are as well in, respect is very important, and you have to give due respect to people. So I'm not referring now to this song Apinatamu, but I'm talking for any song. For any song, you have to give respect and you have to pay, you have to give the credits to the people who have done the work. So for example, let's take the guys here you have a team of 10 here who are doing all the work, right? Just imagine in the credit section, if you, instead of these boys who are doing all the work behind the scenes and doing a lot of tough work, you and I know their work is absolutely essential. If we give the credits to some other team from some other competitor channel or from somewhere else, how does that, what respect are you giving these guys behind the scenes? Just because they are not in front of the scenes and they are okay to give you the spotlight and let you run with a product, it's essentially it's date with DANU, yes, but you know, and I know you're a team player, you know this team and you is what makes this show successful. I don't know, 250th or 300th episode or whatever, you need this team just as much as the team needs you. So just because they are behind that line, that camera, doesn't make them any less important or any less significant.
Can I just butt in a little bit there to just...
Please butt, please butt.
You know, a few days ago, I had a call from this singer. She goes as Sana.
Okay.
Sana, a very young girl.
She's had a hit recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
She called me and wanted to very politely ask me if she could sing. I think she was singing with the band
Freeze.
Yes. Yes. Sena's band.
Yeah, I think you have had them. You have.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so she wanted to know if she could sing one of my songs, which is not Riddhete Purtugisi. I think even Fallon did that on her when she was in the competition. So I was driving at the time. So I said, of course you can. Thank you for calling me. See, the kind of respect. I really appreciated that. I said, thank you for even asking. You can sing it at any show, any given time. You can sing any of my songs. In fact, I've told this on many TV programs as well. Unlike some of the senior artists, I don't hold anything and say, you know, you cannot sing this or that or whatever. You don't actually, it's nice that she asked me that, but you don't even have to do that. Just when you're doing the song, if you can just mention the original singer's name or give some kind of a, you know, recognition. I mean, I don't have a problem. I've asked anyone. I don't have this, you know, number of songs to call my own, just a few songs, but they are quite popular. I'm still saying it again. Now, anybody who wants to do anything, you're most welcome. You can sing it. I don't have a problem. I said, I told this girl, I said, Sana, we don't bring anything and we don't take anything back, you know, but when you have to give that little respect, give it. And thank you for calling me. You're very sweet of you.
Yeah,
these little things.
You know, I always get, right, I don't know how this will go down for those who are musicians. Like, I find it as an honor when a youngster or somebody takes an old song and spins it up and does a cover out of it.
Of course.
Because that appeals to a complete set of new audience.
Of course, yeah.
Like,
DANU,
it's actually one of the biggest.
Even I sing a lot of covers, right? So I give them the respect, and even the ones who have departed, you know, I mention their names, and it's nice.
Yeah, because I feel that's how you keep music alive.
Music alive,
Otherwise,
true.
it's so sad. If, like, for example, if ABBA is never going to be performed, those ones are not singing.
Yeah, but Danu, just I think we're sort of getting sidetracked here with this thing because I don't want to keep talking about this particular song, but I'm just saying, doing a cover, Danu, is different to claiming that someone else's original is yours.
Yes.
That's
so
where
we are talking about.
That is,
yes, exactly.
That is the
so this issue is beautiful. Like you said, it's what you said was spot on. It's beautiful. You get introduced to a new audience. People start finding out who wants to know who where's the original,
True.
and in turn, it's a win-win for everybody.
100%.
But
just accept it. Accept that it is a cover. That's
so the issue that happens in general, not with Apinatamu, I'm saying in general, with what I'm talking about is if you try to say that someone else's original composition is yours, that's when it becomes a major problem. Like just to let you know, I have for example with Natasha, like you said, we have had our tumultuous and turbulent relationship, but we have never had issues where, you know, I have told her, you shall not perform any of these songs I produced for you because, you know, there's been no credit given or no payment. I've had no issues. It's for me, it's all about as long as you, when you're talking to people, or if you release it on YouTube or whatever, as long as you give the person his due credit. That's it. If Natasha started claiming, or however, that Runaway was written by her and produced by her, and I had nothing to do with it, or I was never involved, then it becomes a problem.
So much to learn, but there was a lot of social media banter, and I think that's where it sort of name calling, like others were getting involved in it, and it became a bit of a...
No, so let me get, now that you brought this up, it's interesting, because I mean, after all, we are here to talk about these things.
Fine.
Right? Let me say an important thing here. It became, sadly, because this is how these things became, became a young generation of singers versus old generation of singers. And it was ridiculous. Firstly, partly because I belong to both, right? But having said that, I'm not a person who is in the limelight. I don't put my face out there. In fact, I was off Instagram and Facebook before all this drama happened, and I had to come back. I had to open a Facebook profile just for this. I remember that one. Because I'm very happy with my life, doing my business. I'm very cool. I'm very chilled. You won't see me on anything. I don't post which restaurant I go to, which country I go to. I don't post any of these things because that's not me. But I had to get back on Facebook and social media for this because I believed it was something that I had to make my story, let people know. And it was not fair for Corrine because she, me being the person who was involved, I had a responsibility to make sure that people knew another side of the story. But this is all
unnecessary is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so everything is unnecessary, but like I said, it's in the hands of the...
What will be the ideal situation for this song and for everyone around it? If this does not need to be in quotes for so long and move on, okay, let's just do it by ourselves and just all shake hands and be happy. And
so leaving the song aside, see, the thing is, Charmaine, Romaine and I, we have a very long history. I don't know whether she has ever mentioned this on your show, but Romaine did her first, I used to manage Romaine. Her first ever professional gig was done with me as her manager. So I was her manager, I managed Charmaine. And she used to live at my house, both of them. They were living at my house for years. So we have a very close relationship. And of course, yes, I was dating Charmaine as well. Her longest relationship, I believe, and mine too. So once the relationship ended in 2016, obviously, with not all relationships, but certain relationships, I guess, because of the work involved and all that, things got a little bit murky. But I had no issues with them until this thing started again.
Okay. Just to let you know, talking about covers, I recently heard a Rukmani Devi song and I was like, wow, it's such a nice song. I didn't hear it from her. I heard a new artist singing it and I was like, wow. And I came and searched for the Rukmani Devi version and I listened to it. That can happen. Like Rukmani Devi was not around when I was even thought of. So it's remarkable that way.
That is how, like you said, mentioned earlier, music lives on. Music
100%. Yeah. All right, I really hope this gets solved and everyone goes home feeling happy and we all get to enjoy the music. That's all. As a listener, for me, I want to just dance to good music. And I am all for Sinhala 6-8 songs, I'm telling you.
Then I have another new one coming up.
Super.
It'll be out in a couple of days.
I don't know. I know it's very cliche for me to say it. For me, Your Red the Hatter song is...
Yeah, like everybody says that. Why I have many other songs?
But it's so good. I guess that's why it's so good.
That's the problem. Everyone, see, Lahiru can release 7,000 songs. But he's forever going to go to his grave with Rambari in his head. He has no choice.
It's a signature song.
Yeah, you can't help it. I think just like when...
Yes. Yeah.
You can't help it. Getting into a segment, and this is called Kinky. So our friends at Midnight Divas are on board with us.
I do patronize Midnight Divas. Not for myself, but...
Corrine?
Not so much.
But I must tell you, I'm sure Corrine will look fabulous in Midnight Divas.
She's not midnight, late night. She's late night.
I go there, patronize, yes.
Now, patronize or mesmerize, I don't care.
Mesmerize.
Answer this question. Let's put it
Azlan
this
might
way.
be good to answer those.
First him and then you can answer, okay? Do you prefer to get intimate during nighttime, mornings, mid-afternoons, or any time?
I would say definitely nighttime.
Lights off.
Yeah, lights off, on, whatever.
I am intimate at any time.
Oh my God. Corrine, here. Please take this right now.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because I
it's-
wanted,
Take it,
because
take
I
it,
wanted,
take it.
because he wanted the other gift. As I said,
Take it. She's intimate anytime. Let's get into a break. We'll see you right now. Thank to our friends at MasterCard for joining us on Date with DANU. Now, shopping, going out, spending time with your special someone, buying a gift, all of these have been made so much more special because they really give you the amazing ability to be priceless with all those special moments. Enjoy every single bit with MasterCard. Thank you for joining us on the show. And if you're looking out for some amazing deals that are so tempting and so rewarding, you can always check out their social handles and come to know what's trending for you to be a part of. Welcome back to the show, our final segment, and this is digging through their social. But see, Azlan was not friends with me because he didn't have a Facebook account for the longest time, and he literally has just one photograph that is hanging on a thread which belongs to somebody else, and he has got tagged, and that's it. Literally, he has no life as a digital footprint. So we are going to mostly concentrate on...
oh my God.
This is how you
There you
do
go.
yoga every day?
Yes, this is how I meditate every day.
See, even there you're looking pretty, man. Like we would have just come like
Like
you have
Ohe
like
Mehe.
yeah, like you have even put lipstick to meditate.
No, I didn't put lipstick.
Really?
No, nothing.
That's the aura, Matra. That's the aura, Danu. Come on.
What, man? You thought I do all of the makeup to put? You all have. My God, this is very dark here.
Yeah,
I don't know
but-
how that lipstick.
Wow. I
My
thought
lips
that
are
was
dark on this.
now here you are in a battalion full of people. Now this is
Who is-
this is like good music days of our lives.
Who's this?
That's
Who is
Azlan.
this, Azlan?
What?
They have gone.
And there are like 90 female artists and like 2 male artists.
Yes, yeah. My Charmaine is here. Antoinette is
Oh my
there.
God.
Ryan Hendelin, Lantra from Dr. Gray. Yeah, this was a project we did for a little song that we did again. I composed this song and produced it for when there were floods in Sri Lanka, 2014, 15, I believe.
Yes, I
We
remember.
just did a like a
You
like a
have
relief.
done some good digging, I
There was
must
nothing
say.
much to dig
Yeah,
there.
yeah, man.
The two of them when they sing, it's absolute magic.
Ooh, Brandon
It's-
sings.
Yeah.
Not drinks, man, sings.
Sings.
I said sing.
He said
yes.
sings.
You can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, he sings. As if you
I
have.
didn't know that.
Oh.
God, it's
Oh, okay,
beautiful.
wow.
He has a stunning voice.
This looks like brother and sister, isn't it?
This is the thing. There you go.
Ah, then it's the same. No, this is the same. No?
No, this is
A
recent.
different moment.
This is recently, man.
This is
recent.
Valpolo's granddaughter is also here.
Yeah. This is a recent party, man. You will not find anything else.
That's
all
it.
parties, man. All parties and these things. Yeah. That's it. Jeez. Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah, you didn't have any
Don't
other
have-
children, no?
No.
None that she knows of.
Keep it with you. That's your picture.
Okay, thank you, man.
You know how
Yeah,
old
yeah.
Brandon was at that time?
He was 1.
Right. Is this you?
Yeah, this is yours. Yes, me and my,
My
dad.
gosh.
Annie. You look a
Singing.
bit like a bit
Singing
of a
and my saying some word where my
yeah,
mouth
but
is.
because you look like the ones, who will bully the boys as well.
I don't
Bit
think
of a rowdy touch you have, huh?
No, I'm not him a bully, but I, sit here and they'll sit.
My.
Strict. Strict. Balannako whips and chains.
No,
තමයි මෙයා ගත්තේ.
I am the eldest in the family.
Ah.
I have 2 siblings, and so I had to take care of them when they were small.
is true.
So
Let me see that one. While
sorry.
How
he
this,
whips out the wrist one.
how the
Look at
stomach,
this.
people are dying for this. They're dying, and at the
There
gym
you
they're
go,
dying and
Calypso.
dying. Yeah, but look at this one, toned body. Were you naturally like this?
I was always, most times,
Wow.
yeah, like
Genetic.
Okay,
my
you look very
genetics.
different here.
different, yeah.
And really bad, no? Like we are just, when I sniff
I
food,
know,
I
now
put on
look at
weight.
how they have gone and, got all these pictures. I'm thinking,
Now what is this? You have got a certificate.
I'm a qualified yoga instructor. So this is in Kerala, India, where I went, took off 1 month of my time and went for teacher training. And I excelled very well, flying colors, and that's a certificate.
Amazing. So you can start your own yoga?
I can start my own class. Actually, I don't have the time right now, but I intend doing that soon. Yeah. මගේ තමයි ගොඩක් තියෙන්නේ.
Oh,
That's
ඉතින්
my-
මෙයා
Oh,
නෑනේ?
Maggie, man, I live a very secret
That's
life.
my first Holy Communion picture.
Sweet, no?
Yeah.
How the dress.
I
the,
know.
the- the-
Very
the-
short.
Now people say
Yeah, what is
many
this?
things
Yeah.
were short.
That's a
frocks,
short
isn't it?
dress.
Thank you for this pictures
No
once
worries.
again. And ඒක මොනවාද? That's my first ever flight that I got onto, Aeroflot.
Ooh, Aeroflot, I remember that.
With my
They're not even
dad.
around
With your
here, I
dad.
think.
Dad,
So
to
he,
Sweden.
he accompanied
He
you?
travelled, yes.
That's amazing.
Very nice.
Well, if Corrine is here, I can't just let her go without making her sing my favorite Red the Hat. Just a
Oh,
little
look at
bit.
that.
Yeah,
Because,
come on.
There are
Aslan
newer
also-
songs.
Danu will
made now.
harmonize
Ane,
apparently.
but I can't help it, Corrine.
Now you have to
Even
dance
your,
then.
Even your tombstone will say, Corrine Almeida Red the Hat. Or
Corrine Almeida
Corrine
Red
Red the Corrine Almeida Red the
Redda නෑ. Redda හැට්ටේ නොවෙන්දාට. So no redda.
That's why they're coming and giving you tombstone. Now even wear it, please. Then
But if you're ever going to do a remake of that,
You're giving me ideas. Yeah, I
you
must
should.
think of doing
I'm
a remake
in that
of
music
that.
video. It's
Get
like
you in the
what,
music,
what
yeah.
a song, man! It'll stay on forever.
Ever.
There are those songs like that.
Yes,
that
yes.
just stuck like glue, and it falls under the Sri Lankan anthems, and this is one of those. Can we have a little bit of Redes before we say goodbyes? But I'm going to say bye now to you as well. Thank you for being here on the show, and
You're welcome.
all the very
Thank
best
you.
in producing all your new content and new music, and happy wedded life when you decide to marry her.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, of course, yeah. It's
Yeah, this is the youngest you can go, baby. Otherwise, I'm calling the police on you. So, yeah, you were like what? You were 20 when she was born.
No. I was 15 when she was born.
My
See, I told you,
goodness.
failed math.
Big difference. Anyway, all the very best.
Thank you so much, Danu.
And-
thank you for having me on the show.
No worries.
And I know, I guess in a weird context, I came on the show in a weird context, but I think I'm glad to be on your show because you and I have done several shows together in the past, and I've been on Danu on Fire as well. So thank you so much for having me on a date
Always, this show is for us.
Thank
for
you
all our
too. Yes.
peoples.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And yeah, I've been on a couple
You have
of your
like
other-
multiple,
But
But
it's been a while though.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
must say, Corrine, even when I went to the US, the people, they still talk so highly about your music. Like, that's what I say, like, stars at that time are stars forever. I think either it's the blessed era
Thank
that y'all
you
were
very
born
much,
in,
everybody.
or it's the time when Sri Lanka changed the way they saw music, and I think y'all were a part of it. And it's remarkable. All right, let's hear it.
මගේ කොණ්ඩේ නැතත් තින ගාවට රෙද්ද හැට්ටි නොවැන්දාට හැදිච්ච කම තාම තියෙනවා කොණ්ඩේ පාට කරලා කොට කෙරුවට බටහිර පන්නට ඇන්දට හැදිච්ච කම තවම තියෙනවා හාමනි එකක් එකද
All right.
On that note, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you so very much for joining us on A Date with Danu. Until we see you again, keep smiling.